Have you ever wondered what impact does a lack of support have on motivation? Picture this. John is trying to start his own business. But instead of encouragement, he hears whispers of doubt, skepticism from friends, maybe even a dismissive shrug from family. This lack of support can be a real motivation killer. Imagine being constantly told, "You're not cut out for this," or "This is a risky path." It's like trying to climb a mountain while people are pulling you down. It's draining, isn't it? It's not surprising then that John begins to feel discouraged. His initial excitement starts to dwindle. The fire in his eyes, once bright and eager, fades a little each day. This is the impact of lack of support. It can take a toll on your motivation, make you question your abilities, and before you know it, you're doubting your own dreams. Remember, without support, even the strongest of us can falter. Imagine this. You're trying to start a new business, but your family and friends don't believe in your vision. A sinking feeling takes over and it feels like you're standing at the edge of a cliff, ready to take the leap, but there's no safety net beneath you. This is the struggle many individuals face when they lack support. The burden of their dreams rests solely on their shoulders, and every setback feels like a personal failure. The weight of their ambition becomes too heavy, and the path to success, too lonely. Imagine waking up each day filled with ideas, only to be met with skepticism. Picture yourself working late into the night, fueled by passion, but all you hear are whispers of doubt echoing in your mind. This is the struggle of the unsupported individual, the relentless self-doubt, the silent discouragement, and the stinging loneliness. This lack of support breeds an environment of uncertainty. Confidence starts to crumble, replaced by a growing fear of failure. The individual begins to question their capabilities, their choices, and ultimately their dreams. As this doubt seeps in, it begins to cloud their vision, and the path they once saw so clearly becomes obscured. The discouragement is not always loud. Sometimes it's a quiet whisper, a nagging thought at the back of the mind saying, "Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this." This is the struggle, the constant battle against the insidious voice of self-doubt that grows louder in the absence of support. And then, there's the loneliness. It's the feeling of being an island in an ocean of indifference. It's the realization that no one else sees the vision as clearly, feels the passion as deeply, or understands the struggle as intimately. This solitude can be crushing, and without support, this loneliness can consume the individual's spirit. Feeling alone, the individual begins to lose their drive, their motivation. The flame that once burned brightly starts to flicker, threatening to extinguish. This is the struggle of the unsupported individual, the struggle of the dreamer who dreams alone. Now imagine this. Despite the lack of support, the individual decides to push forward. Let's delve into the story of our protagonist, shall we? This person, surrounded by naysayers, doubters, and critics, chooses to rise above. They decide that they won't let the lack of support deter them from their path. Instead, they find inspiration in their own resilience, their own strength, and their own aspirations. This is the moment when they turn their struggle into triumph. They start to redefine their own narrative. They refuse to be defined by their circumstances, and instead they choose to define themselves by their courage, their determination, and their will to succeed. They find motivation within themselves, in the very depths of their being. They start to see that the power to change their life lies within them. They don't need external validation or approval. They realize that their worth is not determined by others, but by themselves. They begin to overcome the discouragement. They start to see the negativity around them as a challenge to prove them wrong. They view each setback, not as a failure, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. They start to understand that the journey to success is not a straight line, but a winding road filled with ups and downs. They prove the doubters wrong. They show them that they are stronger than they think, that they are capable of achieving their dreams, and that they are not defined by their past or their present, but by their future. They start to see their triumphs, no matter how small they may seem, as victories. They celebrate each step forward, each goal achieved, each obstacle overcome. They start to see the beauty in their journey, in their struggle, in their triumph. And so, they continue to push forward, fueled by their determination and their belief in themselves. They refuse to give up no matter how hard the journey becomes. They keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. With determination and a strong belief in themselves, they were able to succeed. What can we learn from this story? We've journeyed through the struggles and triumphs of an individual who faced the daunting task of reclaiming their life without a strong support system. This story, though unique, is not uncommon. It's a testament to the power of self-belief. Self-belief is the driving force that propels us forward when the world around us seems to stand still. It's the whisper in our ear that tells us we can, when others say we can't. It's the inner motivation that fuels our desire to reach for the stars, even when they seem far out of reach. Remember, the path to success is often walked alone. It's important to keep going, to keep believing, even when others don't. Because ultimately, it's not about proving them wrong, it's about proving yourself right. Never let the lack of support deter you from your goals. Remember, you are stronger than you think. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to rise above any challenge. You are capable of achieving great things. Every triumph begins with the decision to try. So, let's take this step together. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery, self-belief, and self-improvement. Your story matters. Your triumphs, your struggles, they all matter. And they can inspire others who are in the same boat. Share your stories of triumph in the comments. Let's create a community where we uplift each other, where we inspire each other. And if you found value in this video, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your family, anyone you think could benefit from it. Stay motivated, stay determined, and most importantly, believe in yourself. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, and hit the notification bell. Let's continue this journey together.